So mean deviation of a grouped data. Now grouped data is classified into two types. One, discrete frequency distribution. Discrete frequency distribution. And second one is continuous frequency distribution. Now grouped data can be classified into two types. One is discrete frequency distribution and other one is continuous frequency distribution. What is discrete frequency distribution? So the discrete frequency distribution this is given, this distribution is given by the following table. Following tabular form. Now xi we can write and fi, x1, x2, so on xn, f1, f2, so on fn. Here we can say that xi, here x1, x2, so on xn are variates, and f1, f2, f3, so on fn are respective frequencies. So if these are the variates, x1, x2, x3, so on up to xn are variates, f1, f2, f3, so on fn are respective frequencies, then the tabular form which is given in this form is called discrete frequency distribution. Now we can find out the mean deviation of the grouped data, that is for discrete frequency distribution. How to find out the mean deviation? We write that in the next way. So mean deviation is given by 1 by n into sigma I runs from 1 to n fi into modulus of xi minus x bar. Here n is equal to sigma I runs from 1 to n fi. Here x bar is given by mean, which is equal to sigma fi xi I runs from 1 to n, sigma fi xi divided by n. Now this is the mean deviation about mean, arithmetic mean we can say. Now mean deviation about median. Mean deviation about median is given by 1 by n into sigma I runs from 1 to n, 1 by n into sigma I runs from 1 to n fi multiplied by modulus of xi minus m. Here m equal to mode, median, m equal to median, n equal to sigma I runs from 1 to n fi. To calculate the median in this distribution, to calculate the median in this distribution, we write the cumulative frequency. And n is equal to sigma fi, I runs from 1 to n, and find n by 2 if n is even. Then n by 2th variate will give you median. If n is odd, we take the average of variates n minus 1 by 2 comma n plus 1 by 2 variates. So this is the way in which we calculate the median of this particular data. So median can be calculated using this, and first we write the cumulative frequency. We write n, which is given by n is equal to sigma I runs from 1 to n fi. You find n by 2. If n is even, n by 2th variate directly will give, or the variate are related to n by 2th place can be taken as the median, and the average of the variates can be taken if n is odd. Mean deviation of continuous frequency distribution. Continuous frequency distribution. And what is continuous frequency distribution? Let me give the continuous frequency distribution. Continuous frequency distribution means if the distribution contains continuous frequency distribution. Continuous frequency distribution means if the distribution contains class interval and frequency, class interval and frequency, then the distribution is called continuous frequency distribution. Distribution is called continuous frequency distribution. Now for calculating the mean, how do you follow the procedure? That will be discussed later. To find mean, that is arithmetic mean, for the continuous frequency distribution, continuous frequency distribution, we consider the mid value of the class, xi, and the process is shown in the tabular form. The process is shown in the tabular form given below. Now what is the process? First class interval will be given to you. And frequency will be given to you. Class interval Ci, frequency Fi. Write mid value of the class Xi. Write Fi into Xi, and the class interval will be given, frequency will be given. You can find out the mid value of that. So this will give you sigma Fi, which is given by n, and this will give you sigma Fi Xi. Now using these two, we can find out the mean. Now mean is equal to, mean x bar is equal to sigma Fi Xi divided by n. About median, about mean can be found using the formula sigma I runs from 1 to n Fi into modulus of xi minus x bar divided by n. This is the formula for finding mean deviation, and the calculations are shown in the tabular form. Now take the class interval first, then frequency, then mid value xi, this is Fi, and we write modulus of xi minus x bar. We calculated x bar in the previous step, and then we write Fi into modulus of xi minus x bar. And after writing all these things, we calculate sigma Fi, which is equal to n, and in last we calculate sigma Fi into modulus of xi minus x bar. You can see it, sigma Fi is calculated by adding all the frequencies, and their sigma is calculated by adding all those things. Using these two and substituting these two in the formula that is written, you can get the mean deviation of the grouped data from the arithmetic mean. Now you can use the shortcut method to find the arithmetic mean. If the calculations are tedious, this is shortcut method to find mean. Shortcut method to find mean. If the calculations are tedious, then arithmetic mean can be calculated using the formula x bar is equal to a plus sigma Fi di divided by n into c. Here a equal to assumed mean, di is equal to modulus of xi minus a divided by c, n is equal to sigma Fi, and Fi is frequency. Using this, we can calculate the mean, and after calculating mean, the mean deviation can be calculated using the following tabular form. Using this mean, we can find out the mean deviation. Using the formula 1 by n into sigma I runs from 1 to n Fi into modulus of xi minus x bar. So we can calculate this to find out the mean deviation. So mean deviation from mean is completed. Mean deviation from mode, mean median we write.